Welcome to the only show, painting a picture of life, at the heart of the English Riviera. Muriel is yet another person to arrive in the bay after serving a prison sentence. Torquay is a mecca for the unrehabilitated. For years, local private landlords have rented out poor and cheap accommodation that is used as drug dens, to feed local demand, or act as a base for other crime and antisocial behavior. Local resident Terry calls her best friend Joan, who has been discharged from hospital.
How are you feeling today, Joan?
There's no place like your own home, that's for sure, Terry. Can you pick me up a tin of pink Devon custard from Carter's, as you're passing? I can't swallow anything hard at the moment. And while I think of it, a packet of Dreamies for pussy. I must tell you this, Terry. Muriel has been tapping at my window again. She appears as soon as it gets dark, and I haven't got up to draw my curtains.
Joan, you must get a grip, dear. All this talk of seeing Muriel is too much. Think about it, how could she tap on your window? You are well above ground level. To do it, Muriel would require a very tall step ladder, or need to stand on the shoulders of a very tall person.
I told my carer that I saw Muriel at my window. She said, I must be in shock. It's not surprising, Terry. Knowing that the woman who burned down my house at 9 Warren Hill is out of prison and at large in Torquay, well, that's enough to turn anyone mad.
You must return to the real world, Joan. No one has seen hide nor hair of Muriel since she disappeared from Roebuck House last week. She has either been devoured by the evil within the walls of that building, or she's off on a jolly, having evaded the authorities and her tag. Let's watch the program with Ward Councillor Mrs Precious Love.
I am Ward Councillor Mrs Precious Love. I want you to know how much I care for you. I care for everyone who is in poverty. I won't have activists like Tracy Ireland accuse me of being uncaring. We are the party of faith.
Oh dear, she really doesn't like Tracy Ireland. She needs to know that Tracy is very popular around here, because she campaigns for people living in dreadful housing conditions and understands the social problems. Tracy faces reality head-on.
I tell you this, believe in my words and my promises, believe also in what you cannot see. Do not be fooled. If you think you are living in squalid housing on Warren Hill or Melville Street, pick up your copy of the Herald Express or TORQUAY Times and read our words of hope. You will see things differently.
Mrs. Precious Love is preaching about being positive again, and to only think about her words of hope. If we do that, she suggests that we won't see our own poverty. Terry tells me not to believe my eyes when I see Muriel tapping at my window. I'm confused more than ever.
Tonight, I am at the pool of positivity. Liberal Democrats have had it built at the town hall. All who come here are cleansed of their negative attitudes about TORQUAY. All who enter the golden waters can no longer see the poverty and deprivation in Torquay town centre, and want to vote for us at the next election.
Joan, it would seem that our council leaders are so afraid of standing up to Torquay's rogue landlords with the full armour of English law, they would rather use watered-down measures and brainwash us instead. You are so vulnerable, my dear. You are someone else capable of drowning in all this nonsense.
These are special waters. My eyes were drawn to this crack in the floor at the town hall. From it, I noticed this tiny trickle of golden water. I saw this as a sign, and immediately ordered that this baptism pool was built, to capture the golden spring of life.
I am more inclined to believe that this golden spring of life is in fact coming from a broken sewer pipe at the closed-down men's toilet at Factory Row. It's finding its way through the rocky ground and into the town hall. I wouldn't get into that pool, you might catch something very nasty.
Well, I suppose we all have to cling on to something.